Sir Joel, ano po ang reaction ninyo sa finale trailer?
Buhay pa pala ako. May anting-anting yata si Emil Padua. It's such a welcome departure. Thank you. At saka, abangan nyo po. Marami pang kwento yan.
Miss Lorna, ay pong reaction sa trailer?
Siyempre maganda. At magagaling lahat. Maraming salamat sa panonood niyo ng Roja. 5 araw na lamang.
Opo.
Patuloy niyong panoorin.
Miss Janice?
Kahit na alam na namin kung ano yung mangyayari, when you watch the trailer, it still is exciting. So I'm excited not only for us, but for everybody who will watch.
Maymay?
Para sa akin po, parang ang bilis ng pangyayari. Kumbaga, nagsisimula pa lang kami nung August, tas ngayon, papalapit na. So, nung nakita ko yung mismong trailer, medyo nakakalungkot kasi matatapos na. Pero natutuwa din ako kasi buhay pa si Sir Emil. May laban pa.
May laban pa. Thank you, Maymay. Yasi, your reaction to the trailer?
Si Mami J. Very exciting po talaga ang lahat ng mga mangyayari. Ang masasabi ko lang ay, hindi nyo maaasahan ang mga sorpresang paparating, kaya wag na wag po kayong bibitaw.
Kyle?
Si Mama G, napaka-chismosa lang po talaga.
Bakit?
Sorry.
Bakit daw?
Hindi, wag na natin. Ano. Okay na. Ma, tama na ba? Okay, reaction ko po dun sa trailer.
Yes, sir.
I think it really ties up everything that we went through just to put this project out. Napakadaming nangyari sa lahat ng characters namin. We have so many different, napakadaming sugat, napakadaming blood, sweat, and tears, literal. And nakaka-proud lang tingnan yung trailer. For how many months na nag-airing kami, we're finally reaching our last 5 days. And it's bittersweet. So I'm just excited for everyone to see it.
And Donnie finally here. So you're, siguro, yun din, parang anong preview na mabibigay mo sa mga fans natin sa finale?
Yeah, actually kami rin, first time namin mapanood ng teaser na to. And I think, just looking at it now, hindi nawawala talaga yung intensity ng Roja, yung buong series. Kasi palaging may mga tanong kung anong mangyayari next, kung mamamatay ba tong tao na to, kung paano nila may escape tong problema na to. So, the most interesting part for me was looking at it now, kung gaano kala yung itsura naming lahat. Simula nung nag-start kami, na sobrang relax lang tayo, happy-happy, doon sa resort. Tapos ito, si Tito Joel halos parang mukha ka ng, hindi ko alam parang na-run over ka na ng kotse, nabangga ka na lahat, parang mukhang wala na parang
Masapusa yata.
ang dami mo
Nine
nang
lives.
pinagdaanan. And it's the same with the show. We went through so many things. So all roads lead to this. Tsaka lahat ng mga tanong, masasagot na.
Ayan. And speaking of tanong, ito na po ang official start ng ating MediaCon. I will stick to Donnie and Kyle. You mentioned blood, sweat, and tears. Yung literal na pinagdadaanan ninyo sa fight scenes. Siguro any memorable fight scenes for you, Kyle, na nag-stick sa'yo top of mind?
Wow. I can't say there's a certain one. Yung nakita nyong may bomba sa pier. That was one of the first times na makakalabas sana sila sa isla. That was my bomba and everything. I think the reason why it's so memorable is kasi di namin alam na totoong bomba yung pumutok.
Wow.
Yeah. So pareho kami ni Donnie. Nung tight shot kasi fire lang siya.
Yes.
And then nung wide shot, ayun, totoong sabog. Pagtingin namin, sabi namin ni Donnie, what the heck, man? Napatumba talaga
Hindi naman
kami.
totoong bomba, totoong sabog.
Yeah, totoong sabog.
Grabe naman yung totoong bomba.
Mukha siyang bomba talaga.
Baka magalit yung friend sa akin.
Okay. So to clarify,
Oo.
totoong pagsabog,
Hindi
pero hindi siya legit.
Oo naman.
Okay. Just to be safe. Safety precaution. Okay, yun po. Donnie, kasi na-mention ni Kyle kanina na yun nga, daming sugat. Did it ever come to a point na medyo may risk for injury? Kasi nga, syempre, ma-action, it needs to look real.
Did it ever come or was there ever a
Was
time
there
na hindi?
ever?
Na hindi. Kasi lahat po ng action scenes namin, I think every time papasok kami sa set, parang may usapan na kami na kung may mangyayari man, of course, you don't want that to happen. Pero kung may masasaktan na konti or hindi mo maiwasan na may mangyari, we're all in this together talaga. So I think that's the most important part kung gagawa ka ng scene with someone, yung co-actor or actress mo. Mag-uusap kayo, uy, ito gagawin ko. Siyempre, mag-rehearse kayo. Pero pag nandun na kasi sa action, sa scene mismo, minsan hindi mo maiwasan. So yeah, there were times na na-injure talaga kami. And totoo yung blood, sweat, and tears. There were times na ito, fight namin ni Lou. San si Lou? Lou, alam mo yung unang fight natin? Totoo yun, may sugat ako dito na malaki, dumutugo. Pero hindi kasalanan ni Lou yun. I think, hindi mo kasalanan yun. Pero ang ganda kasi ng kalabasan eh. So sometimes, those things need to happen. But yeah, I think the good thing is everyone's willing to go through it kasi alam nila na magiging worth it naman sa eksena.
Tama. Siyempre, para mas mapalabas yung realidad, di ba? Important thing is you're safe, healthy, and well. For Miss LT, working with both young and veteran talents po, is there still anything that surprised you or learned something from your co-stars?
With Donnie kasi, first time namin magkasama. So, nakita ko yung development. Alam niya yung role niya, nung umpisa, kasi parang light lang, di ba? Parang nung later on, nung malaman niya na ako pala yung mastermind, yun yung pinakamabigat na eksena. And it took us 2 days para gawin yung eksena na yon, yung drama scene namin. And makikita mo talaga na yung intensity ng development niya din as a performer, as an actor, makikita mo talagang ang laki ng tinaas, yung ganon. So, I'm so happy na nakasama ko si Donnie, na eto na, yung kanyang first pinaka na parang action lead and all sa isang teleserye. Yun, so proud na naging nanay niya ako. And then, with the veterans, syempre naman, may laging bago, lagi kang matututunan kasi nga, veteran na eh. Kasi kami nung nagkasama kami ni Joel, ano pa yon, mga bata pa kami. Pero syempre, ang laki na ng development dahil siguro din sa experience na natutunan namin. Isang malaking bagay kasi yun.
Tsaka nag-vary po yung
tagaturo.
roles. Nag-vary po yung roles kasi ngayon. So, nag-iba din siya.
Yes.
Alright. Thank you, Miss LT. Miss Janice po, what can you say about working with the cast, especially the new gen of actors?
With everybody else, syempre, I've worked with most of them. I think I've worked with all of them. So it was a joy having to work with them again. And then with the younger ones, nung una, hindi ko alam kung mag-fit in ako. Pakiba nila. Di ba pakiba nila sa akin? But it was fun because I got to know all of them. And like I said, I was happy that for the first time in a show, memorize ko lahat ng pangalan nila. Diba? And it means something to me, kasi hindi naman ako friendling tao. But apparently friends na kaming lahat, More than friends na nga kami minsan eh. More than friends na, diba? So it was really fun and exciting for me.
So, Miss Janice, you would say na yung bond po ng cast is solid po siya?
OA.
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 More than friends.
You know, when you're locked in sa shoot, we were almost a couple of months in the island sa La Playa Roja. Araw-araw kami nagkikita, di ba? Minsan makikita mo sila, hindi ka pa nagtututbrush, hindi pa rin sila nagtutut. Yung talagang everyday you see them. Every after work, we have this small gathering. We either talk all night, kwento, kahit may maagang taping the next day. It was such a joy because it strengthened our bonds. Sipin mo, may boat ride kami. Every Sunday, may volleyball. Every rest day, may volleyball. May kung ano-ano nagaganap. So, it strengthened the bond. And I learned to play a few games.
Such as?
They taught me, Mr. White and code names. So, di ba, natuto akong mag-games ng mga ganon.
Mr. White.
Di ba? So, it was really a joy working with this group. That's why, ako ang pinakaiyakin dito. Kasi every time na nararamdaman ko, yung this is getting real, the end is getting real, umiiyak na ako.
Thank you, Miss Janice, for sharing those stories. Okay, so kay Maymay naman, who would have thought, actually this also came from the press, who would have thought Maymay would be doing an action series? Ano ang pinakamahirap or siguro medyo dangerous stunt na nagawa mo dito sa serye?
Bago ko po sagutin yung second question niyo, sir, pati ako, hindi ako makapaniwala na pinagkatiwala po nila sa akin tong genre na to. Pero matagal ko na din pong sinasabi na sobrang pinakagusto kong at pangarap ko talagang gawin ay yung action talaga po. Tas hindi naman po ako naghahangad kumbaga na, bigyan niyo po ako action, ma'am. Sige na, ma'am. Hindi naman po. Kusa na lang siyang dumating sa tamang panahon na kung saan ready ako. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Tas ready na din po akong mag-acting. Tapos nung sinabi nila na action nga po yung genre, yung totoo nga po yung character ko dapat walang action eh. Sabi ko, kung action na lang din po yung genre, pwede sama niyo lang din po. Kasi gusto ko din talagang matuto. Tapos nung nag-training na po ako ng action, super lucky na ako kasi 3 days lang po yung training ko para magawa ko yung tamang suntok.
So kung magkakaroon ng panibagong opportunity na
Yes
magkaroon
po.
ng action ulit, you would
Yes
consider,
po.
highly
Yes po,
consider.
100% po. Kaya kapag nagtatanong sa akin kung ano yung pinakamahirap na action, wala talaga kasi sobrang na-enjoy ko siya. Kaya hindi nga po nagamit yung double ko kasi pwede ako na po lahat. Please, ako na lahat. Gagawin ko po talaga. So yun, kung gagawin ko siya ulit, 100% talagang tatanggapin ko po.
Thank you, Maymay. Sir Joel, para sa inyo naman po, would you say na kamusta po muna yung experience po ninyo with the character Emil in the show?
It's such a welcome departure for me because I usually play the good dad, lagi mabait, pero ito full-blown kontrabida talaga. And I'm enjoying it, every minute of it, because as an actor, you get to, find your range, that's one, at tapos explore everything, and play along. Yung nag-enjoy ka kasi gustong-gusto mo yung mga eksena dahil gusto mo ang challenge, gusto mo to play with it, play with the scenes. And I was having a really great time.
Pero sir, sanay din po kayo sa action, but at the same time, gaano po ka-challenging itong action scenes, the whole action character of your character?
I've been doing action film, pero for the first time as a senior citizen, you get to ride an ATV and do your stunts and roll and everything. So, okay naman yung mga salompas, okay lang, nakabaon naman.
Naka-ready naman yung mga yelo.
Oo, sige. Tapos, good thing, safety first, of course, no? So, it's a good thing na we have the safety officers and everything. Pero, yeah, grabe. For the first time, nakakaramdam ako ng hingal. Hinihingal ako sa set because, age matters daw eh. Hindi na. Para sige lang, tuloy lang. For the sake of art.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Sir Joel. Sir Raymond, sa inyo naman po, how would you consider Roja as one of your memorable projects?
First and foremost, they're all here. That makes them the Roja memorable. Amazing actors, amazing crew, amazing production, amazing story. And as Janice mentioned, talagang nagkulong kami sa lock-in for like 4 or 5 months. So talagang very memorable, each and every one, and the story and everything. Talagang I think kakaiba talaga yung Roja eh. I mean, yung intensity ng Roja, the way it was rolling from one scene to another. At yung mga tao talagang nakatutok talaga kasi talagang sobrang bilis ng mga pangyayari. And it involves thinking, sinong gumawa nito? Sino may gumawa niyan? Ito yun. So it's very involving.
Sir Raymond, thank you po. For Yasi, marami ang naintriga sa iyong karakter kahit special participation lang dapat. Ano ang pinaka-fulfilling for you in doing another ABS-CBN primetime series?
Pinaka-fulfilling, syempre, is to be able to do my art in a place that feels like home and nang na-welcome po ako ng buong buo by everybody here and by ABS-CBN, to everyone from Dreamscape. Talagang naalala ko po talaga kung bakit mahal na mahal ko tong trabahong to. That's the most fulfilling for me.
Thank you, Yasi. For EJ, nasorpresa. Maraming nasorpresa na ikaw ay part ng cast. Kahit nung wala ka dun sa launch, kahit hindi ka napakilala noong launch at kalagitnaan ka ng show, pumasok ang character. Kumusta naman yung overall experience mo dito sa Roja?
Actually, kahit ako na-surprise. Hindi ko talaga alam. Nung unang inoffer sa akin ng Dreamscape, sabi special participation. So akala ko, yun lang, magte-taping ako, isang lock-in, ganun. And then biglang, wow, pahaba ng pahaba yung character ko. So syempre, blessing yon para sa akin. And natutuwa ako kasi ang ganda ng character. Sabi ko nga, yung character ko, marami na akong ginawa dating mga teleserye. But yung character ni Lieutenant Marlon Areza, parang naging fan ako nung character niya. Kasi yung pagiging pulis niya, siya talaga yung by the book, sumusunod talaga sa batas. Hindi lang basta napatunayan ng character niya na hindi lang basta paggamit ng baril yung pagiging pulis. Kumbaga, yung integridad niya, yung pag-save sa mga tao na nangangailangan ng tulong. So, yun. And very thankful ako sa Dreamscape at sa lahat ng mga taong nandyan. Pagbabalik ko bilang artista and syempre yung action genre. Una namang minahal ko yan. And ABS din po yung nag-mold sa akin para makagawa ng mga ganito. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you, EJ. For Sir Chris, you were able to work with rising child star na si Zia Grace in this series. What can you say po muna about her acting skills?
Superb. Ang galing. Si Zia, I think talagang born na actor. Kasi talagang lahat ng, pag narinig mo siya magkwento na wala sa harap ng camera, meron siyang process Meron siyang sariling process na mabibilib ka kasi parang ang raw. Raw yung kanyang binibigay. And true enough, pag harap niya sa camera, pagbigay niya ng lines, andun na, kompleto na yung emotions.
And of course, the family scenes, di ba? Paano niyo po siya nabuo yung dynamic? Maybe memorable scenes from that.
We would always bond with Zia, kami ni Nikki. Kasi nakita ko actually kay Nikki yung style na talagang kinlose niya si Zia. Na para pagharap sa camera, talagang one family kami. And then so I followed suit kasi nga parang nakita ko it really worked. Na parang Zia looked up to us as her parents sa harap ng camera.
Parang mom and dad talaga.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that really, kumbaga, natural po siyang lumabas.
Yes.
Sir Chris, thank you.
Thank you.
So for Kai, as someone starting at in acting, kamusta ang una mong sabak?
Yes. I've had a yes. I've had a few acting bits before Roja, pero Roja is my first full-blown show, and I was a bit surprised to be a part of Roja kasi nga, as Ate Mai said, it's action-packed. So parang, talaga ba, kay Montenola mag-action din? So parang, at first I was intimidated, but as I got to know my role, Ice Mercado, I'm an influencer with AC, sila Emilio. I was like, okay, let's see. And honestly, I had fun, and I wouldn't have so much fun if it weren't for the cast. Honestly, and the whole team, Dreamscape team, they really welcomed me into my very first show. So I'm very grateful that they're here to guide me as a baguhan. Oh my goodness. Ang dami kong natutunan, ang dami kong na-experience, at ang dami kong naramdaman. And to be able to feel that in real life tells so much about the show itself. So, kung papanoorin niyo yung Roja mismo, doon mo din mararamdaman ang sobrang daming emotions. So, thank you so much, Dreamscape, for giving me this opportunity, and I had a blast.